Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Thursday, May 14th, 2015, and let's get to it. We're just under 3 weeks out from the bodybuilding world flocking south for the inaugural IFBB Puerto Rico Pro. And it looks like Puerto Rico's very own Luis Santa is ready to step his game up to another level. Recently, Santa was spotted in the gym powering through another torturous back session as he prepares to bring new and improved looks to the stage here in 2015. If he can bring added size to go along with the shredded level of conditioning we saw from him at last year's Phoenix Europa Pro, the Puerto Rican powerhouse is certainly going to give the 212 competition something to worry about. We've seen our fair share of bodybuilding stars emerge from the teen national bodybuilding scene over the years. Names like Jay Cutler, Branch Warren, and Sean Ray have gone on to etch their names in the sport's hallowed history books. And the next big thing to come out of the teen national scene might just be Mohammad Aburajouh. Over the last 2 years, Aburajouh has packed an absurd amount of size onto his young frame and looks to be the early favorite heading into this year's contest. Should he manage to go on and take the crown at this year's event, we might very well look back at this moment one day in time as the first chapter in another epic legacy. We're 1 week out from the bodybuilding world converging on sunny Southern California for the IFBB California Pro, and it looks like Big Heath Williams is ready to kick off his 2015 contest season in a major way. Earlier this week, Williams released a few new progress photos, just days away from taking the stage, looking sharper than we've seen from him in years. Last year, Williams took the stage twice, but didn't quite manage to really nail his mark on either occasion. Tipping the scales at over 260 pounds, Big Keith already packs plenty of muscle, but in order to slingshot himself into the first call-out, he's going to need to bring his absolute best. It looks like Isabelle Terrell might be planning a return to the stage. We haven't seen the 2008 USA champion on an IFBB stage for nearly 6 years, but it doesn't look like she missed a beat since we last saw her compete at the 2009 Arnold Classic. When she puts it all together, Turrell's combination of a wasp-sized waist, explosive round muscle bellies, and classic shape make her extremely dangerous in any lineup. But how she'll fare against this new crop of rising future stars remains to be seen. Over the years, the Emerald Cup has grown into one of the premier bodybuilding events in the Northwest. And over the last few seasons, we've seen future pros like Alan Cole and David Paterick emerge from the ranks to move on to bigger and better things. But it was the shockingly big-looking Phil Heath that made waves at the contest this past weekend. Heath took the stage in front of a packed house as the featured guest poser and wowed everyone in attendance with his cartoonish-looking proportions. We're still about 6 months away from finding out whether or not Heath will surpass his mentor Jay Cutler by earning his 5th Sandow Trophy. But barring a superhuman effort from Sean Roden, Kai Green, or Dennis Wolf, at this point it's hard to imagine anyone unseating King Phil from his golden throne. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.